Hello guys, what's up? This is Jack is speaking, and welcome back to my channel. Today I initiate this playlist. It's called Deep Block Movie. Well, when it comes to see, like, I'm just baffling between it is playlist for psychology movies because sometimes I'm not gonna provide like the movie. It is maybe has meaning in psychology, or maybe yes, like I do not sure yet. So, anyways, in this playlist, basically, if you made a subscribe and will follow me on the YouTube channels, most probably I'm gonna provide in this playlist movies and TV shows regarding the things having like classic movies or even that like modern movie as well when it comes to the aspect of in psychology in the movies, specifically when it goes to one of my past movies ever. I had watched it a lot of times, and actually, I'm gonna provide movies I'm already watched it before, and some sort I'm watching right now. Like you can find that the name of movie is called Scenario Dream. If you make a quick research on Google, you're gonna find it. It's very so good movie. And this one, I'm trying to prepare the content, or I can say the script for this like this episode is gonna be really so good as like and this playlist as something I would like to provide us for you. Anyways, I don't need to waste your time. Today we have really good consider regarding the movie Godfather. I guess everybody who knows that movie, like the Godfather for Pacino and Arbel and all of them. So welcome back to that movie. Welcome back to my playlist. Um, we will explore the depth of cinema and uncover the psychological layers that makes a great film unforgettable for most of us, specifically for me. So, while diving into a true classic one, The Godfather, specifically Part 1. Don't ask me why I did that part 2, but I'm gonna provide the first part, and maybe later on I will provide the part 2. This 1972 masterpiece, directed by Francis Ford, it is just a film. No, it is not. It is a landmark in the history of cinema. Adapted from a Mario Puzo's novel, it comes from novel, like from classic novels. Like these novels is try to talk about the gangsta and people. They make a lot of stuff like Godfather, and we're gonna go into that together. Just notice that I will burn a lot of stuff is gonna have in the movie. So if you didn't watch it yet, I'm highly recommended to come back and try to watch the movie and come back to this playlist. Okay, so it is a story about the bubble loyalty when it comes to the like the Albert when he says the family is everything, and the Pacino he says, you know what, I feel that all the loyalty I had is my family and love and morality, all wrapped up in the world of organized crime. You know, like when we say that crime, so we say, oh man, there is crime. There is not even anything in crime. It is just people try to call other people because they need money, they need something regarding their instincts or something, but it is not. What makes it truly great? So let's explore that together. Let's start with a brief overview of the plot. The story centers on the Corona family, like the main character actually. Put the his picture. Actually, everybody is knows the character. As an Italian American mafia, at the head of the family is Vito Corona, played by the legendary Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando, he has a lot of speech and a lot of talk for him. You can find it in like he has a really great perspective and opinions when it comes to political cinema, people opinions. He's a really great person. Like that's my perspective. All right. He's a man past revered and fear in an equal measure. The film holds the power transition from Vito to his youngest son, Michel, portrayed by Al Pacino. Like the main character is Al Pacino, that called Michael. So Michael's complex character initially descends from the family's criminal activities. He is gradually pulled into the mafia's dark underworld. So, guess what? One of the key reasons The Godfather is celebrated as a great film, it is deep psychological exploration. We're gonna find out that together in specific characters. Take that, like Michael Karen, for instance, his transformation from a war hero who initially wants nothing to do with the family business to a ruthless mafia leader is nothing short of fascinating. From a psychological perspective, that transformation can be explained by what we call situational psychology. Michael's actions are heavily influenced by his environment and his circumstances. He finds himself in initially Michael raised family as a way of life, but as he gets integrated its affairs, he becomes what he once despised. It is a classic case of cognitive dissonance, where Michael's initial values clash with his actions, forcing him to rationalize his decisions to maintain his self-image. Then there is a Vatu Kararan, the Patrish Vatu, is a man who embodies the complexities of power. He wears immense influence, but does but there's always a sense of responsibility and a personal code that values loyalty and family above all else. He's for him we can address him. He the family is everything for him. It is above everything. It is take the head off. So Vito's character can be analyzed through Freudian psychology, where his role as a father figure is central. His influence over his children, especially Michelle shapes Denton's his profound ways even after Vito's death. His legacy continues to guide Michelle's action. Like after his death, like we can remember this like this club when the like Al Pacino and Bernardo he has kind of talked to each other before the Bardona is dead. He said something. He's gonna offer for you another offer, and they're gonna call you back again and try to be with you because he needs your power. So he's still in Al Pacino. His mind is still working on it. Is still have a lot of things. He's try to guide him. So let's talk more like about the themes uh, of power, the lookalikes, the loyalty and morality. The Godfathers delves into these themes with incredible nuance power in this world. It's both seductive and combating. The coroner's family's story is one where loyalty is paramount but constantly tested. The film also blazons of fascinating studies, moral relativism, like okay, so let's say that again. The film also presents as a fascinating study in moral relativism. Well, when it comes to that, we have moral between your relatives. The moral, like how I'm gonna be grateful for you, like how can I support you because you are my cousin or because you're my aunt or my uncle, whatever the name. So I try to talk about that as well. So the character operates in a world where traditional notions of right and wrong are broad. As viewers, we are drawn into empathizing with characters who commit acts of violence and betrayal because these actions are termed as necessary to protect the family or preserve the power. Those more is what makes the Godfather that compelling. It is not just, like Gangasta family and the try to get money and all of that stuff. When it comes to Mura and the way when he say the family and when the way he dealing with his relatives and all of that stuff, it's really so cool. It is forces us to question on question us our own values and judgments. How are we dealing with our relatives? Do you think that you consider yourself you're a really good person because maybe you are not dealing in drugs or you're not even gangas or anything like that? Or how can you consider yourself? Are you really dealing good with your family? Might be you are not taking drugs, you're not drunk, you're not doing anything, but might be you're not even good with your family. So, are you consider yourself you already has good, already have like good morality or not? So, morality is not that just some sort of we can say that atmosphere judgment or cultural judgment. It's more your intuition. It's go into you. From a filmmaking perspective, The Godfather is a triumph. Cobra's direction along with Jordan Korea is cinematography. Creates its atmosphere that both initiate the epic. The use of light and shadow, like the everything that as a filmmaking, when we say that it is happened in, like it's already had that in 1972, so it's a long time. It's not something easy to do it like this kind of filmmaking in this way. It's really good. So like I think that it is one of the best asides and picture is taken from this movie. So it's so great. Um, so now let's consider the culture impact and the legacy of The Godfather. It is left an indelible mark on popular culture, influencing countless films and TV shows ever. It is portrayal of the mafia has become the definitive representation in media. And it is dialogue, like the famous line, I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse, has become part of our culture. Like, focus on that. Like, when you can find this quote is taken from this movie, I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. It is the way, like, well, we're even dealing that right now. Sometimes you can find like if you're gonna go into like social media platform, you're gonna find this quote or maybe another quote like the family is everything. It comes from this movie. So here we are, the cinema, how it's impacting our culture and our society as well. You have to thinking about that. You have to thinking that everything is goes in your head, even that movies. You're gonna find something movies like just something entertainment. It is not that big deal, but it is. At the end of the day, it's impact on your mentality, your mind, everything. So why does The Godfather Part 1 remain one of the greatest film ever made? I guess you know the answer. It's a combination of server storytelling, complex characters, deep psychological insights, and the cinema vision that continues to resonate with the audience today. It's a film that it challenges us, moves us, and makes us reflect on our own way, like loyalty, morality, and the power as well. So I think that I'm done with the video. I'm done with everything, and I'm sure that I will watch the Godfather again later on one day. Maybe it's gonna be like count to the thousand time or like 2,000 times. It's really so good. So please, if we're gonna go into that, and I'm gonna ask you just one simple question: Why, like, do you think that you have a really good moral? Do you think that the family, and your loyalty you already have? I think if you say yes, might be like you should do thinking again, okay? So don't forget to think again. It's very so important for you to reflect on our natural. And anyways, this is Jack was speaking, and don't forget to subscribe and make like. And I'm looking forward to see you next playlist and next videos as well in our channel. Thank you so much for joining us today, and have a great night with the movies and the TV shows as well. Just bye for now, and please stay safe.